Oh, what is going on, everybody? What is going on? How are you guys doing? I'm just a little bit worried. Just a little bit. I just was worried a little bit about you guys. And I feel like we need to talk. I need just a little bit of time where I can just speak to you guys, just kind of not cinematics, nothing like that, just to kind of talk to you guys, let you guys know a little bit about what's been going on, plans, some things that I haven't told you guys that I feel like I need to explain to you guys right now. I feel like it's one of those times where we kind of just need to talk, and it's not in a bad way at all. Basically, as you guys know, the last few weeks, the last few months have been kind of crazy everywhere, and when I talked to a bunch of people and they were kind of confused with some of the things that I was working on, and it's not the first time I've heard it. Like, a couple people are like, Luke, what's going on here? What's this thing you're doing here? What's this thing you're doing here? And basically what happened when everything went crazy, my mind was just like, well, first of all, I had to deal with my own stuff with where am I gonna go? The flights are canceled. They're locking down this place. Will I be able to get out of Malaysia? Will I be able to get back to Bali? So I was going through my own kind of like, wait, what's going on actually? And at the same time, I had this thought of, and this feeling that I had for you guys that, oh my goodness, like my crew, my audience, my people here on YouTube, maybe some of them are really just in a mess right now, and they maybe need something to inspire them, or something to give them tools to be able to do what they do. Or not even say that, just to say that they needed something. And I felt like for me to just go about and handle the things that I had to do, that was like unfair. It's how I felt. I felt like if I were to just disappear off of social media because everything's going crazy, then and just left you guys out hanging, that didn't really sit well with me, and I didn't like that. So at the same time, what I usually do is share the vlog with you guys. You guys know. Oh, let me go away from these dogs. As you guys know, I love making the vlogs. I love making videos. I love doing that kind of stuff. And as I was making it, I had this like conflictingness inside of me. Like I know so many of people that I talked to, some of you guys there in Poland, some friends in Germany, some of my friends in New York. People are locked down. And I felt like by me just putting the videos out there of me like flying to here or moving and changing to another villa or doing all this, I felt like that was not showing off, but it was just like, I felt like that it didn't sit well with me. It made me feel like if I'm just putting stuff out there, like I'm just doing this, I'm walking around getting coconuts from the trees, and a lot of people are stuck in their house and frustrated and no idea what to do, then it made me feel bad to put videos out there like that. And so my mind, for you all, it went to be like, okay, I know what I can do. I can maybe stop putting out videos like that for a little bit, and I can create something that will really help people. I felt like people needed tools, and I felt like the first people I had to look out for were the people closest to me, and you here in the vlog is very close to me as well. I'm like, what can I make? And that's when you guys heard me talking about the quarantine bundle in the vlogs, and I had disappeared to make these videos to try to help you guys out. And that whole bundle was based on an idea of like, let me give them an emergency tool, like a fire start SOS kit that you can use, and you can start building your brand. You can start building something that will help you in the future, and something so you're not so, like, you don't feel as helpless, because I knew so many people were going through identity changes. And then I guess the next thing that I really thought about was, okay, well, I need to make something as well to get people even closer to me. So when you guys heard me talk about the Charms Mastermind, that was me trying to think of a way, like, how can I go deeper? How can I invest even more energy? But I felt like I couldn't invest more energy and just put that out there just for free for everyone. That didn't sit right with me, because if you guys don't know, the monthly mastermind is basically every month there's a new, and I didn't, oh goodness, and I didn't really explain it so well because it was just such a spur of the moment thing that I put out. It's basically a monthly thing where every month there's something new that comes out with a bunch of lessons in there. So last month was creation. So there's about 12, 13 videos in there on all content creation, what you can do, personal branding, all that kind of stuff. Next month is going to be a completely different list of lessons. And every month we're just going to keep adding to it. So if you haven't joined, I was like, they can join later on, they could join whenever. And it made me, so I can make videos, and I felt great putting those out. And putting out a vlog every day wasn't doing that for me, because I was like, when I'm putting out the vlog and people are in quarantine, that wasn't working. And from there, I took my mind to be like, well, I can release videos from past adventures that I've been on, but those are special kind of things that I wanted to only give limited access to. And as I sat with that, I was just like, wait a minute, maybe if people just see that, they can be entertained, and maybe that's what people need right now. But when everyone's going through crisis, when everyone's sending me emails, when people are sending me messages, when I'm reading all this stuff, it's hard for me to make happy videos of me having fun when I know other people are kind of in a complete opposite situation. And these were the thoughts that were going through my mind. And this is why I came out with like the quarantine bundle and all these courses. And it was trying to find a way that I could have my creative outlet and at the same time have that fulfillment at the end of the day. Because I know when you guys are locked down and people can't do any of this stuff and they can't go out like they're used to, everyone is in just a weird situation right now, that I wanted to create a tool and create tools, and that's basically what I did, and that was my mindset. And there was my mind went straight into SOS mode and thinking about you all and just thinking, I need to do this for them, this can help them. And I wasn't really clear with what I did. And in that time period, if you guys know, in the podcast and all that, I've been taking so many online courses, been reading so many different books. And I think that one thing is very important is to always be clear. I respect having you all here. I'm so happy that you all are here. I love reading your guys' comments. As much as this algorithm and YouTube and everything has kind of made things a little bit different than what I'm used to, it's a pleasure to get you guys emails. It's a pleasure for you guys who have joined the mastermind. New videos are coming out soon. If you haven't, I'd love for you guys to check it out. I'll even put I think there's a free trial on there as well, because that's a really in-depth thing, and that gave me fulfillment making these videos. So right now we're up to like 19 videos, and I told myself when there's 20 videos, I'll announce it and explain it totally, but I'm up to 19, so I can't explain too much. But I needed to have a creative outlet that was fulfilling. And the vlog is always fulfilling to me, but making videos, having fun, or going to the coconut trees and doing all this kind of stuff when I know some of you all are in completely different situations, and as much as I know some of you guys are happy for me and smiling and all that kind of stuff, in my heart it didn't fit right. It didn't sit right. I'm just like, no, this isn't right now. You know, I put a couple Poland videos out there because I was missing Poland so much, and gotten so many people writing me, when you come back to Poland, Luke, have you heard what's happening in Poland? And I have close friends in Poland, so they're writing me, calling me. And that was kind of my mindset. That's kind of everything that was going through my mind. And I guess the main thing is I just want to know how you guys are doing, how you're doing. And I realized that I take it really personal. It's very close to me having you all here. And you know, as I'm going through this kind of crisis, and as I'm going, not crisis, I don't want to say crisis, as I'm going through a situation that is very different for me, having to just stay long term in one place for me is like, okay, so it's just we'll take the Airbnb for a month and then change and take it for another month. And it's just like, that's very different from what I'm used to doing as well. But the one thing that I learned to appreciate and felt so grateful for was that throughout all this, I had my audience there. But I have realized, and I realized that at the same time, I need to make sure that I'm okay, my mindset is right. And I couldn't just be putting out entertaining videos knowing that some of you guys were going through something. And that's why my mind went to create all of these tools for you all. I didn't explain it, I didn't put it out there, I didn't promote it because I felt weird promoting. And every time that I was on Instagram scrolling, I just saw another promotion for another course or another product that someone was selling, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's what I'm doing. So I'm like, let me just take a pause for it. And as I've been doing all this work and everything, I'm just like, let me just talk to my audience. I haven't just talked to you guys and just explained to you, yeah, things are really different right now. And at the same time, I'm always trying to think of better ways to communicate better ways to give you guys tools while I'm working on myself at the same time. So yeah, it can be really sporadic and boom, 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 I'm doing all this stuff. But at the end of the day, my goal was always to impact people. And I always took that impact based on what was going on. So when I was in a good place and I'm happy, I put happy videos out there. If I'm sad and not feeling good, you guys hear the sad music in the vlog. When I'm leaving Poland, or I'm sad because I'm leaving Malta or somewhere like this, I'm putting that's how I'm feeling. And I felt like just making videos about being in quarantine and all this kind of stuff, that's okay, but that just calms the symptoms and it doesn't help the problem. And I felt like that doesn't help the problem. So my goal was creating the mastermind, creating the quarantine bundle, these little things. I had a YouTube accelerator program that came out, and a lot of people didn't buy it because I didn't really say so much about it, but that was like my way to be like, well, someone who wants to start YouTube, they can do this. And all this stuff was timeless. So I'm like, in 6 months, it'll still be valuable to you guys. But if there was confusion, which I feel like there was, because even I was confused, because I was I don't know how I was able to drop out 20 something videos with the Mastermind YouTube Accelerator, how I did all this kind of stuff throughout going through a quarantine and everything like this. And there's some crazy stories that you guys will find out later. But that's my mindset. And I feel like sometimes I just need to talk to you guys and not overthink it and think I need to, oh, what are they gonna expecting? And actually, no, I actually, this is just what I wanted to tell you guys. I needed to have not a heart to heart, but a soul to soul kind of speaking with you all. I'm currently in Bali, as you guys know. I think the flights here there's no flights here until June or something like that. They've just grounded everything. I'm not complaining, everything is okay. I feel great, but I always am very careful with my intent, with how I make videos, what I do, what's the reasoning behind it. And I realize with the Mastermind, it's because I can put my heart, my soul into a video that I know will help certain people. Some of you guys who are in the programs or in the Mastermind already, you guys understand, with a bunch of videos dropping in, I think 4 days. And that's kind of my mindset. And I just hope that you guys are doing well. If there's a way, if there's something that I can do to help you out, please leave it in the comment section. I really want to know. I'm really curious about how you're doing. How are things in your country? Are you still on lockdown? Are you able to come out of it? What have you been doing to pass the time? I'm really curious about that. And for me, I haven't had coconuts in a while. They don't deliver them to the place where I'm at now. I'm gonna be leaving in about 4 or 5 days, changing places again. It's kind of weird just taking Airbnbs for like, yeah, we'll take this Airbnb for a month. Oh, we'll take this one for 2 weeks. And it's like, I've never been in one place so long. As you guys know, it's been about 11 months of traveling. Or coming up on 1 year basically. And everything just kind of changed. So I'm going through a lot of things, just trying to, in my mind, like, okay, what are we doing? This, and I chose to take the option of just using this time to really learn books, courses, classes, and yeah, that's kind of it. I just kind of felt like I need to get that out, let you guys know what was going on. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys' support. I'm so grateful to have you guys, to have this audience and this platform. And I really have just had this urge in my heart to really, I love helping people who are really trying to help themselves. So the meaning behind the Mastermind, behind the quarantine bundle, that's the people who I was going for. And I know it wasn't for everyone, but I wanted to at least say exactly how I was feeling, and helping you all who are curious of using this time to not complain, to not get mad, you can do that, but at the same time using this time to really become better and work on yourself, and understanding that this time can be used for good or bad. Like, the time is gonna pass regardless. You know, just like I've probably gained about 3 kilos, my body doesn't care whether I had to be inside for 3 weeks or not. It's gonna keep on growing, you know? So it's just a little thought that I had and want to share this with you guys. It's been a while since I kind of just talked to you guys like this. But it is super hot outside still, but I just had to get this video out to you all. If you guys are interested, please let me know what you've been going through. I'm really curious. I'd love to know. Some of you guys I know are from everywhere in the world. Let me know where you're from down below. Let me know what you've been doing during this quarantine. And yeah, I'll look forward to reading the comments. I am hosting a personal branding webinar, but that will be, it might be too late by the time I launch this. It's gonna be Thursday, the 30th of April, 4:30 in the morning, Bali time. So in Europe, it'll be Wednesday afternoon, and in America, it'll be like around that time zone. It'll be like Wednesday afternoon. In Europe, it'll be Wednesday evening. Gonna host that. Yeah, that's kind of the main thing that I had to say to you guys. I hope you guys are good. Look forward to reading you all comments. And I guess, yeah, on that note, just like always, guys, and never have I meant these words, even more than now in this time period that we're going through, to guys to remember to work hard, to be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao.